everybody, it's Christine. It is day 7 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. Let me show you the sketch. Oh shoot, wrong one. It's by Maggie Crowley Meinecker. And I apologize, Maggie, if I say your name wrong. But what we have, it's a kind of a neat little deal. It's got basically matted papers, you know, whatever, this circle. And she's got a note, pop-up cutout circle. I'm probably taking this a slightly different direction, and I'll show you why in just a second. She has a 4x6 photo with the title underneath here. Now, what I have is I'm using my counterfeit kit challenge kit here because I'm supposed to, you know, you got to use your stash. That's my job. And I have all these things, and I've showed if you want to see the whole kit, you can go to the reveal at the first. But it's got all these kind of cool, like, brightly colored things and stuff like that. But what I also had in there, I had this in here, and it was already cut because I had cut it out for something else. I'd actually use this brick pattern is what it was. And I have this, and I have this picture of me and my bestie. She had driven up. She lives about 2 hours, 2.5 hours away, I guess, about 2 hours. And she had driven up for the day, and we were actually at my dad's place. And this is not the most flattering picture because this was definitely a day where we just kind of rolled out of bed and went and did things. So that's okay, though, because the whole point is I love her. So what I think I'm going to do, y'all, because I have this transparency here and I want to use it. So I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do this, you know, put that. Now, unfortunately, mine's not long this way. It's going to be this way. So I have to do it like this, but I'm okay with that. And I'm debating on using, well, I probably should have had this out already, y'all. So my apologies. I have a pretty little pink in here. I need to check it against, what did I do with it, y'all? Why don't I just pull it all out and then I'll know what I got, right? Because it's just right here. It's in here somewhere. I just looked at it a second ago. Well, here it is. Either the pink or the green. So I'm kind of thinking, you know, this can come behind. And how cute is that, y'all? How cute is that? And then I may trim this down just a little because there's kind of dead space, so I can see more of my transparency here. But that is adorable, right? And then I'll just use, her sketch had some stuff up here and the title. So that is so cute. So I think that's my plan. I don't know what the friend, I have to look at this. I don't have T's on this. So let me get to going here. But that's my plan, and we will see you back in a second. Okay, you guys, quick check-in. What I decided to do, well, I kind of told you already, but I trimmed down the transparency so it's inside the pink here, and then I trimmed this down basically 1/4 inch, I guess, so that it's all, you know, kind of be matted with the pink. And then I did scuff the inside of this because when I cut out the circle, I had a little slight offset. So I went ahead and scuffed the edges of that. Now, I'll tell you guys, so the little transparency had all these little jewels on it here, and every single one of them fell off. So that being said, it is from 2012, so it's quite an old transparency. So I'm not sure if I'm going to glue these back on there or just use them on the actual layout. So I got to think about that. But yes, yeah, that definitely came off. So anyways, I'm going to now, you'll see me now next start just kind of working and gluing. So we'll be back on in a second. Well, you guys, I'm kind of laughing to myself because I'm getting back on here for another quick check-in. Because I was sitting here putting this together, and I remembered the last time I did a little pop-up circle-y type deal, I had in my head to make a shaker pocket, and I screwed up because I had glued down the cutout piece before I put any acetate on. So I'm sitting here gluing down the acetate, and I thought, hey, now I can do a shaker pocket. So I'm going to do a shaker pocket. I have these beadfuls. They're from Queen & Company. They're kind of old. It's black and white little beads. So I think this is kind of a good way to use these black and white beads in behind here. And I think because I was also looking at these little jewels, and I thought, well, I can toss those in there. So I'll have a little bit of color kind of sprinkling around in there. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do that. So that's why I jumped back in here. So I'm now going to make this a shaker pocket, y'all. How exciting, all right? All right, gang, we're getting ready for the fun part here. So I've got my fun foam, and I've kind of just manhandled a circle out of the thing, or just kind of cut angles or whatever. Y'all, I didn't even actually measure or nothing. I just eyeballed it. That's why they look so kind of wonky and ugly on the back side here, but I don't care. It's okay. You can't see it when you flip it over. So I'm just kind of like finishing up this little baby bits. I think I'm finishing up. I hope I don't know. I might be going the whole way, y'all. Let me see. No, I hadn't stuck nothing under down. Anyway, I'm using this, the adhesive side on the acetate side. And then what I'm going to do is end up putting the beads in the middle. or the beads in the middle, and then I'm going to end up putting the, I'll use ATG on top of this foam here. I don't know why I left all this in. This is probably a little bit, I guess kind of just so y'all kind of see what I did. I'll just fill in all these little gaps, y'all, so that the beads don't roll out, in between. That is kind of your key. So to make a shaker pocket, if you've never made one, I honestly, most of you guys probably already scrapbook, and maybe you've already made one, but, you basically have your item on top that has the see-through part, like the little hole or whatever, and then you put your piece of clear stuff, acetate or vellum or whatever, and then you put your lifting part, the foam part, and you'll put that on top of the other. But now I'm going to have to put my beads in the middle. Now this, I'll have to be honest with you, I don't really have the best technique here, so I'm a little bit like unsure if there's a better way to do it. But you have to put your beads in your little bowl or in your little, your depression, or what do you want to call it, the little hole or whatever. So I'll put my beads in there, and then you put your paper on top of that. Now, I mean, I guess you could try to pile it in the middle of something, but this is where I find this to be the best. Right now, what I'm putting is a little jewels inside there, y'all. So I'm trying to make sure they're turned the right direction. Of course, I'm going to dump my beads in there, and I think half the little jewels get flipped over, and I have to try to undo it again. This little container is quite old. I used to go to Scrapbook Convention, and Queen & Company would be there, and they had a really big, nice booth, and you could there was like all these they had the cutest like packaging, you know what I mean? Like this was little jars of beads. There was one year we went, and the little gift from them, if you got to their booth early enough, was a tiny little shopping cart. It was so freaking cute, y'all. We stuck all kinds of little things in it on our tables. So here's where I'm saying I don't have the best technique. I'm trying to match this up, and I'm trying to make it look, even. I still get off just a little bit. So you'll see there, I'm a little bit to the left, but I don't even care. I'm so happy with my little shaker pocket. I'm like playing with it and stuff. You'll see me in a little bit. I'll kind of shake it around. I think I mentioned to you, I did scuff the inside of the circle, and I will eventually take my fingernail and kind of rough the outside of the square piece just to make it look a little less off. But again, I almost don't care. It's fine. It's close enough, and it looks cute. So I'm at the photo with a little blue plaid, and then I use the floral. I love this floral, y'all. It's so pretty, and it brings in the pink, and it's going to give me a lot of color options. And I love that little photo. I think that's adorable. So I start to kind of wonk the photo, and in a minute I'm going to realize, no, hers had it kind of straight, so I'll straighten it up. And I do like it kind of straight. And so that's just going to go there on the side, and I'm going to put my little title here. I decided it was going to be Oh, the Stories, because I have stories coming off my chipboard, and on my little set of words over here in the enamel, what do you call that? Enamel letters, I guess, enamel adhesive letters. I could find the word Oh and the word The. So it's going to be Oh, the Stories, because y'all, I have known this girl. So she is, and I say girl, she's actually 3 weeks older than me. I have known her, and my mama will correct me if I have it wrong, because my mama likes to do that. She likes to help me tell my stories. I believe I was about 2.5. So I think it was even before my sister was born that we met. Like, we lived in this little apartment complex, our parents did. And the families became friends. And we were friends, honestly, years and years and years. Our families hung out together. We kind of lost touch a little bit after, she went off to college, and, life kind of happens. And so the one thing I will say about social media and Facebook and things like that, you find each other, and so I don't remember the specifics now, but like I found her some kind of way or something, and we started talking again, and it was never that we weren't friends. We just, just didn't see each other. It was different lives or whatever, and so I'm so grateful for that. So the last, 3 years now, I've gotten to see her. She drives up to see me more than I drive to see her. I don't really know why that is, to be honest with you, but I think she just likes coming up and getting away from the real life or whatever. So she'll come up and stay. She's come for Christmas and my birthday parties, and we talk almost, not every day or anything like that, but we talk quite a bit, at least a couple times a week, by text or Instagram message. We've seen each other funny videos too, y'all. Some of the stuff she sends me, I'm just like, how did that pop up on your For You? Or how did you find that? Some stuff I swear is just funny. So here's what I got going on here is I got these little clusters I'm building. So I got my title down there, and I found this real big, nice floral in my ephemera from the Paige Evans selection, that's in my little counterfeit kit here. And I use that. And then I have a little black and white vellum heart. I don't know if I put that out there yet, to be honest with you. I can't see it, but a little black and white vellum thing. In the upper left, I got like a little tag. I've got a little round butterfly circle-y thing. I found in one of my little hip kit things, it says Besties Scents. And then there's a little envelope. It looks like a little letter, and it says, "Dear friend, I have had you
what does it say? I can't even read it, y'all. My eyes are so bad. I have had you on my mind. That's what it says. And then I have you are so sweet. All that's so true. And then there's these two little cats are kind of hugging. I thought that was cute. So I'm just kind of building that out. I do use some puffy hearts because that's the last of my little puffy hearts there. So I used all those up. This is where I'm roughing up the edges of those things. And I am so pleased with this layout, y'all. I think this turned out so cute. And I'm happy with my shaker pocket. I had been wanting to make the shaker pocket out of a round one. And so I have a good time shaking it up, if I'm honest. It makes little noises and stuff. I showed it to my husband. He goes, well, that's neat. So here you go. There's the slowdown. You can see the beads are all rolling around in there. See, look at that. Isn't that cool? Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out the playlist. There should be a ton of people playing along. And you'll see tons of videos, hours and hours, if you just want to sit and binge. And we will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.